Oh yeah, that was just incredible. Wow, that was amazing. Whew. I am emotional at the moment. All right, we're going live once again. Whew. That was just incredible. And I guess now we got to get on to that. Oh, we are not Amanda. Hello, we are back after that incredible performance. That's awesome.
We back live?
We are live.
Sweet. Yeah, holy shit. That second, I mean, both of them were incredible, but I think that second song is one of my favorite songs, like, period. Like, out of any song that I've ever heard.
Word.
So yeah, I'm gonna need that on my phone in my music library. ASAP, please. Are they on Apple Music?
I don't know. I know they're on Spotify.
I might look them up here. See if and I'm gonna need to get confirmation on the name of
There we go.
Song.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that was just incredible. Right?
Yeah.
That was amazing. Wow. And again, like we've managed, you could see it on their face. Like, we managed to raise the goal. They're like, oh wow.
Yeah.
Like that's amazing. And it's so much thanks to them. Like we were able to tell people all day long, like we're going to be joined by actual band members.
Yeah.
Like they're going to be showing up and such well-spoken kids.
Yeah.
Like
blew my mind.
I was just
like, damn, these kids are better spoken than I am.
They should have a podcast.
You want this seat right here? Hop in.
Behind the scenes with Fidelio.
Yeah.
They really could have a podcast.
They could, for sure.
Those are some really interesting kids, man.
Go along with their social media accounts.
Yeah.
Which, once they're all back, we'll get some sort of meeting.
Yeah. Well, as many as we can, for sure. Yeah. They are so. They are just God. That performance was awesome, and it's just 5 of them in a basement.
Yeah. Like there were no additional, like,
they didn't even use their background track.
Yeah.
Because there's supposed to be piano to that.
Oh shit! So it was like a cappella.
Yeah.
Raw violin.
Straight up
on a video camera, microphone. Like, whoo, just magical. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. Oh my God. Like I'm just getting teary-eyed listening to it as they're playing. It was just gorgeous.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's all the chords there. All the full emotional spectrum. So once we get that ad campaign going, I'm excited to see.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to get together with Trish and Jeff there this week.
Yeah.
Just because if we can get that launched like while they're gone, that'd be dope.
Yeah.
Since you're here,
why
not?
Yeah.
We'll just tell them, hey, let's get together for a coffee. We'll film episode 2 of Being Music.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
There we go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Learning. Learning learn as we go. So
absolutely,
yeah, we can get that because if each of them, and they posted their at least Fidelium type videos and collabed with the Fidelium account, you could definitely gain a good bit of traction in the area, especially because they're all going to be posting from Vancouver Island and Nanaimo. So
indeed.
Gain some traction around here.
I got to do that thing again where somebody is here for no good reason and they're taking up bandwidth.
Where's that?
Oh, and we don't draw attention to it because they're dumb.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of those things. People
are
still working through their infancy. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know, there's nothing I can do about it, but I'm too old to be changing people's diapers.
Yeah. Amen. So, yeah, people are interesting. It's so funny how someone will like comment something and just not expect a response, even, you know.
Oh,
they just want to post something and be heard. Like,
it's like you could be doing something worthwhile with your time, or not. You know, you could be doing that too. You know, in which case, feel free, but don't expect to be taken seriously. But that's it. They just don't know. Nobody takes them seriously, so that's all they've got. Right?
Yeah.
Sad but true.
Yeah.
But it's funny because they're like, bald Mr. Clean. Are you reading this? You don't have to keep saying bald. The whole point of saying Mr. Clean is to imply bald. Yeah. Like that. If you wouldn't be saying Mr. Clean if I had hair.
Yeah, it's like bald Chuck Norris. It's like, what?
Right?
Like,
exactly.
Yeah.
It's like you've never seen Chuck Norris, have you?
But that is fascinating. It's like, Mr. Clean's enough. Mr. Clean, what a character.
Oh yeah,
what a guy. The one earring on there too. But some of those cleaning supplies. What was the one? Scrubbing bubbles. That's what I would use on like a bath. Clean the grime. There's a satisfaction.
I was always amazed by the magic eraser.
Yeah. Is that a Mr. Clean product?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. You know, and again though, like the funny thing is we identify them as different cleaning companies. They're ultimately probably just owned by the same company using different labels. Yeah. Slightly different formulas, competing with itself.
Yeah.
You know, I like this one. Meanwhile, the people at the top are just going like,
cool.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You know, you chose the medium product versus the extreme.
Fuck yeah.
You know, like, well done.
Same with cars too. Like there's a lot of car brands that are, produced in the same factory, the same sort of manufacturing. And so like you slap a different label on it, but then the label means something about you because it's how you know that you're doing well, know that you're doing the right thing, is you have all the right stuff, right?
Straight
all the good stuff that helps you feel good about yourself.
Now, that said, we did promise three free copies.
We did free. We got the E's good. The E's didn't catch. Yeah, we could play a game of chess here too if we wanted to.
Yeah, but then I gotta go and dig out my chess pieces.
Fair.
Okay. Code. Oh yeah, this is a good one. What is the code? Nope, that's happening. It's definitely not already happening. All right, here we go. The code for your free copy of our manifestation workshop. And again, if you're expecting a law of attraction thing, this is not that. Here you go. You'll find that on the code or on the screen. The code is already happening, all one word. So you can use that. Just check that out. Dualisticunity.com. Underneath workshops, you will find the manifestation series, or you can use that code right there and get a free copy of it using the code already happening, all one word, and that will give you a free copy. We said we'd do it, and now we've done it. And so now that we're here and we are over the $500 that we said that we were going to raise today, we are really just chilling the hell out for a bit.
Yeah, man.
Which is dope. I want to say thank you to all of you for being here. This was successful as hell. It was just incredible. You want to talk about manifestation? We just affected the whole world by empowering 5 kids who are just going to go on for the rest of their lives with this memory of getting together with their friends to play for people around the world when they didn't even know that was a possibility. And that just walked into their life. You know, they didn't try for that. They just played. You know, that's so exciting to me. I can't express it enough. So thank all of you for making this happen, for helping this happen, for being here throughout the entire day, whenever you could come back. I know you couldn't stay the whole time, but you came, you left, you came, you left, you came, you left. Hopefully, you know, the last thing you'll do is gratifying, and I'll leave it at that because this is a kid's show. But the point is that you all did it. And I couldn't be more excited for everything that's about to happen in our world. You know, Dualistic Unity is expanding. The ripples are expanding, and it's because of you. You know, it's because of these kids. You know, I love it. I love the fact that we're talking about ripples, we talk about vibrations, and literally we were encouraging music, which is like the best, most beautiful form of vibration, right? So, thanks everyone. It's really appreciated. That said, I'm gonna queue up another Fidelium song in a few moments. But for now, make sure you take advantage of that coupon code. Get your free manifestation workshop. It's a dope one. It's definitely one that I spent 10 years chewing on just because that shit always bothered me. So enjoy it. We'd love to hear your feedback, and we will play some Fidelium here in a few moments. I am going to go use the bathroom.
Sounds like a plan, dude. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, manifestation. Fascinating, because where are you trying to get, right? What exactly do you think? Like, it's such an presumptive, assumptive sort of thing to assume that, oh, once I get that thing, even for feelings, because I hear that sometimes too. Like, oh, you don't have to manifest a thing. You're trying to manifest a feeling. That's what you really want. And if you're assuming that, you know, you can bring that feeling to where you're at, because that's really all manifesting is, like writing down, I'm so grateful that I have $1 million. Because that, if I just believe that for a second, it's like, oh, that would feel so good. But like, you don't have it. So it's really just people write that down to feel better about themselves despite lying to themselves. So not actually changing their situation or doing anything for that situation, but just temporarily feeling a little bit better and immediately making themselves afraid of not feeling as good anymore. So, you know, it's an interesting sort of phenomenon where every time you're trying to get something that's going to make you more, it's like you're just telling yourself that you're not enough over and over and over and over, versus not wanting quite so much, not assuming that you know what the best thing for you is. But yeah, so that's my little manifestation spiel. But that was a lot of fun to chat with some of the kids from Fidelium. And if anyone is still watching this after the fact, any of the parents were super excited to just be working with, like, I'm fucking honored to be involved in Fidelium. Like, that is an epic musical group. Like, the songs that they play are incredible, and like for any mood too. It's like any time of day, you know, you're working on some stuff in the morning, some work, just throw your headphones on.
I've never been so excited for a barn dance in my life. Like, I'm just like, I'm going to a barn dance.
Oh,
get my hoe down.
yeah.
It's absolutely. Well, fucking,
Oh yeah.
yeah, it's happening, man.
For sure, dude. For sure. So yeah, because that music is fucking powerful. It's so fun to hear and listen to. So much you can do with it too. All the different types of songs. So
that's why I like the fact that it's Fidelium. Like, they're not playing classical. They can play classical, and there's classical stuff in there, Mozart and so on and so forth. Yeah. But they play songs that fucking kick.
Yeah.
Like, they play songs that make you want to move and rejoice and cry. Like, it's just amazing. And again, like, I encourage all of you, if you can, come to the island and see them in person. Just, it's so worth it to sit in the room and just listen to them. And I know there's not many opportunities right now, but with me as my witness, we definitely will try to make that possible, because this idea is like, well, we're only able to get it on a Monday night. I want to see that place filled for a weekend with nothing but Fidelium. It's Fidelium weekend. It's a Fidela weekend, whatever you want to call it, and it's going to be maybe not that. And the point being is that, and then there's going to be this whole opportunity. DU audience members will, of course, get discounted tickets. Right?
For sure.
Absolutely. And maybe we'll do it right around a retreat here on the island. So that way, after the retreat, we have a night at the performance, and then everybody goes home.
There you go. Boom. Sounds incredible. Yeah. Oh yeah. Get it, because and we were even thinking if we do, some tours or something, or some DU festival type deal to get some of the kids involved, have a component. Who knows? In a couple of years, there's a side of Fidelium that's like the traveling group, and they're able to travel to different parts of the country, different parts of the world, along with this DU Fest that has different musicians, different performers, different comedians. We do, karaoke hours and all these incredible things. And so getting, 5 to 10 kids to travel with that around the world, and then play at different festivals. Some who, or maybe there's a retreat center in I don't know, Germany somewhere in the countryside, and you want to go abroad for a bit, and you play at the retreat center, and then maybe it's near a major German city or something. You get to spend some time in the city, to play at the retreat center, and it's those travels are covered. It's just a way of exploring the world. You never know, man. Sky's the limit.
Yeah. Well, that's it. And again, this is great. And when we do have and no way, dude, that's amazing being part of DU finally paying off. Thank you so much. I was going to say, we want to put a stage in our retreat center, right? We want to get a place where they can actually just come play. This would be dope.
Mm-hmm.
A nice summer performance in the outdoors. Oh, yeah. Build a little amphitheater.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
For sure.
But that said, we did promise a performance by Fidelium. So here, that is the wrong tape. Excuse me.
Oh, all right. Round 2.
Round 2.
Is this the final clip?
Maybe.
We played all the others.
Pretty sure I have.
Cool.
No, I played that one too. Ah.
No worries. We'll get there. It's not like we're going anywhere anyway.
Oh, I don't know if I played this one. funny. I played that one earlier, and I didn't care in the slightest. So now I will play the one that I intended because I know the number that it is. There we go.
That one is epic, though. So I'm happy to listen to that.
Right?
I'll listen to that like 20 more times tonight.
Absolutely. Before I play this, I want to remind everybody you can still donate $5, $10, $15. Doesn't matter what it is. Goes all the way towards expanding awareness of Fidelium, getting these kids a bigger audience and filling those seats so that way Trish and Jeff can continue to do what they love to do and not be struggling to even recognize that people value it. Because that's really it. Because there's so much value here, everyone. There's so much value here for all of us. So it's great that we can promote it. But that said, check this out. And again, like that's incredible because there's somebody missing from that. Right, there was supposed to be another player, and the girl who's playing the vast majority of that is playing two parts. That's why she's playing the vast majority of that. And so, without missing a beat, they're just like, "Oh yeah, I memorized your part too. No worries, I'll get this." It's exactly what happened. Was the other person couldn't make it, and Olivia, she's just like, "Yeah, I've memorized both. I got this." You know, like, it was just
team
like,
on my back.
Well, this is it though, and then everybody's got each other's back because they practice so much. They pretend like they get together, they put in the time, they do it, they listen to each other. Even Nora and Ava were talking about listening to it while they sleep. You know, like they listen to it while they sleep.
Yeah.
But I loved when they were saying, you know, for the 20 minutes before we get to the performance, I can't remember a thing.
That's how I feel almost every episode that we've ever done. You know, the lead up, it's like the calm before the storm sort of feeling. But it's so cool to get that experience too, like as like just the build up to a performance, to something that you put time into, that you prepare for, and then to be able to go through that experience of like a buildup of energy and then expressing it, and for them to have the opportunity to perform in front of people too. Like those are things you take with you for the rest of your life. And like the ability to spend that amount of time and energy and attention on something and just see yourself improve as you go. Like it's one of the most beautiful experiences, you know, things we can do as people is just go through experiences like that and just have the opportunity to express ourselves authentically. So it's really cool to be able to see these kids like just continue to be able to express themselves and share their talents. And it's fucking inspiring.
Yeah, it is. Because I mean, the alternative would be ending up like, what's his name here, Gary Barker, where like Gary, you know, just having the nerve to put yourself out there. If you're not raking in, you know, hundreds and thousands of people, you're obviously not making an impact. You're wasting your time. It's like, dude, who hurt you? Like, seriously, who shat on your dreams so young that you couldn't just imagine doing something because you can? You know, perhaps the ripples don't have to be massive for them to matter. Perhaps a community of 10,000 people, even maybe 30, 40, 50 people in a day can come together, encourage some kids, raise some money, and make a difference. Maybe it doesn't matter how few people you think are watching, because I love the fact that he keeps coming on and giving us the numbers from one platform.
Right. Yeah, we're on like 4 platforms.
6 at the moment. 6. But like that, like that's just funny. It's like I get what you're doing, but you're missing the point. It's like, oh, you've been marathoning for the same 10 people. It's like, it's working. Like, what do you have you not been paying attention?
What is the end game here? Because it's funny how quick people will be like, oh, it's just a couple people. It's like, what do you think we're doing here? We're just hanging out, chatting. We're not thinking about, oh, we should talk about something more, you know, controversial because that'll get more people.
Or worse, it's like, you should be doing more. It's like, dude, just donate $5. More is done.
Yeah.
You know, you really give a shit, do something. Or you could just sit there being, you know, barking up the wrong tree. Gary Barker. That's kind of funny.
Yeah. Keep on barking.
Exactly. Woof. But seriously though, like, oh man, I'm so sorry for whoever shat on you at that young age.
It's no fun.
At all. But we have done it. So if anybody would like to throw in some more donations, it's more than appreciated. We're going to hang out for a little bit longer here, and then we're going to get back to work because we've got shit. We've got shit that is coming out, and we've got another episode of Dualistic Unity coming out tomorrow at we got social.
Yes.
5 p.m. Eastern time. And then we have, is it a roundtable tomorrow?
I think
roundtable or call-in?
Yeah, I think the last one was a call-in show.
You're right. It's a roundtable. That is dope. So we have a roundtable coming up tomorrow. For anybody who's on Patreon, if you're a tier 2 or a tier 3 supporter, you can jump on the roundtable and be a part of the conversation that's very much going to be a celebration of today. Tell me that's not going to be exactly what the roundtable is about tomorrow. Like we are going to celebrate this with everyone. We're going to send out a broadcast in the morning on Patreon. Just let everyone know what we managed to do today. Trish already knows. I messaged her. I don't know if she's read it yet because again, she's taking care of poor sick Jeff, and I'm just glad he got his soup.
Yeah,
me
too. Yeah, I hope Jeff, if you're out there, if you hear me, hope you're doing well, man. Hope the soup helped. I am very excited for our next music lesson.
Yeah,
and get that more practice on the whole half, because I'm super excited.
We promise that will all be explained in episode 1, which will be released tomorrow, or possibly later tonight, because I think it's pretty much done.
Yeah, no, it's super close. Yeah, well, yeah, I just gotta get it into the platform.
Sweet,
I believe.
So that is awesome. Well, in that case, we're almost there. So we can sign off pretty much any time. I don't mind hanging out for a few more minutes.
I'm down for a few more minutes.
Cool. That said, though, do you want a beverage?
Sure.
Yeah.
Beer.
All right. Yeah.
Sure.
Can't say that on the platform, I guess.
Right. Because I didn't say that at all. All right. Yeah. Now I get why he said beverage. Minute behind. Yes. Roundtable tomorrow. That'll be a lot of fun. But holy shit. Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for donating, supporting. Like, just an absolutely incredible experience. Such an awesome night.
Oh my God.
We're just hanging here, chilling.
Nobody's grabbed those
some chili
manifestation workshops yet, people.
Oh, we got some free copies of this manifestation series here. So if you want maybe a different perspective that isn't the whole secret, get whatever you want.
And if you're wondering how credible our message might be, look what we did today, everyone.
Yeah. The proof is in the pudding. You are the manifestation. You are, the experience that you're having. And that's it. You're not getting anywhere. You're not becoming anything. Just because you get something in the future doesn't mean you're more. Because as soon as you think there's something that can make you more, then immediately you're like, well, that also means if it doesn't go like that, then I'll be less. It also means if there is a spot in which I'm more, it means I'm less right now. So what are you doing right now? Pushing this whole narrative that you're lacking something, that you're not enough, that you're incomplete. That's not very helpful. That's not what you want to be. What you want to be manifesting, right? I don't think so. Because as soon as you think you can be more, there's a fear of being less. As soon as you think you are more now, even thinking that you're more now than you used to be, is also on the spectrum, which means that you can be more or less from where you're at now. So you've never actually made any progress. You haven't become more throughout your life. You've just been you the whole time. This, neutral vessel of experience. You've just been experienced the whole time. And then you thought certain things meant something about you. And then because you're still holding on to all that, you think you got to do something about it and patch all these band-aids on top of it. And it's like, you don't have to do that. Nope. Shit. Because there's nothing you got to overcome. There's nothing you got to improve. You don't have to keep doing all that, manifesting your dream life. You can just live and, keep going. So anyway.
Isn't it funny? It's like I want to manifest my dream life, but I don't want to imagine this is it. I want to really get good at living that dream life, but this isn't it. It's like, where do you think that starts? It starts here. It's like, this isn't a dream. That's a good place to start. What about this is exactly your hell? Because those are the preferences that are keeping you in a box. That's what's keeping you in that conflict. That's what's limiting your mentality and your potential and everything else, right? This is the dream. This is what you're manifesting right now, and focusing on something in the future. So focusing on something that you're not is just keeping you in a state of lack. That's creating the sense that you're in right now. And so you so desperately want to escape that lack, you don't realize you're reinforcing it. That's all it is, right? Because you manifest what you are. You can focus on manifesting what you want, but you're manifesting what you are. You say you want something, but you only want that because you sense that you have a sense of lack in yourself. You have a feeling that you aren't enough unless you have that thing. You can't be happy unless you get that. That belief in itself is undercutting everything that you can experience now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And so you're always just, you're not getting yourself anywhere. You're just, you're cutting down on what you are every time you do that and focus on that. So definitely check out. Got some free copies of the Manifestation series. I saw a couple QR codes go.
Oh yeah,
through.
there goes one.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah, $39 value for the low price of $0.
That's great.
Definitely.
Yeah. And we're super happy to give it back, everyone. Like, just it's just so nice that we raised this money for Fidelium today. Just thank you. I can't express that enough. You know, it's so funny. Like, I would do this for nothing, but to see something that we do for nothing impacting kids like this, like actually to add to their life, it's amazing. It really is. And you know, I've never felt so rich in my life. Truly. You know, I don't feel like I lack anything at all. And it's not that I have huge amounts of money. I don't even have the $500 we just raised. You know, like that's yeah. But the point is that I don't feel like I'm lacking. Right. And so to me, it's nothing but gain. And I just gained an experience that I will have for the rest of my life. You know, it's great. It's beautiful. Thank you, everyone. Really, it's just amazing. But that said, I'm sure somebody's going to grab this last copy of the workshop because I'm pretty sure somebody else just clicked the link. I'm going to throw back up the donation code. So if you would like to donate anything for the rest of the evening, perhaps you're just sitting at home feeling altruistic, dualisticulunity.com/donate, and you can still contribute to the GoFundMe page. We will check it first thing in the morning. Contact Trish and Jeff and write to Fidelium to give them the fantastic news. And then tomorrow during the roundtable, we'll record a thank you. So that way they know how much we appreciate all the work that they did. Because again, these kids got together in their own time over the last 2 weeks just for tonight. You know, you could tell they were nervous. You know, you could tell that they were, you know, working at, and then of course the technical difficulties at the beginning didn't phase them. They worked through it. You know, I would have frazzled the fuck out of me. Like I can't get it to work. Oh, there's so much pressure. Like I just wouldn't have been able to handle that at that age or even 10 years ago. So I'm just saying, like, it's just amazing. And I know my daughter's on her way home right now. She'll be here in the next like hour or so. And I'm just so excited to tell her everything that happened because of all of you. Because of all of you. And look how much you're helping other versions of yourself. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah. Thank you so much. It's really it's really a beautiful thing. And fucking again, another shout out to the kids who joined us today. Holy shit. Yeah. To be able to just get on and perform like that was a brand new experience. And so to jump in and fucking crush that shit, like crush it, like knock it out of the park, grand slam, home run, walk off, end the game, because it was a celebration too. We hit our goal for today. We fucking did it, and I don't know what time it's at anymore because that timer is not correct.
Yeah, we're 6.5 hours in.
6.5 hours. This has been epic.
This has been just incredible, and I want to say, if you are in British Columbia, Oregon, in the area of Vancouver Island, do consider going to the Port Theatre on June 10th because there are tickets still available, and that event's going to be amazing. That's the only really large event that they have coming up outside of the summit, which we can't go to because we're not playing violin, right? But
so there's no crowds there.
I think they have a performance at the end, but for the most part, it's really for them.
Oh, right? That's pretty cool.
For all, 110 players, 109 violins, like wow. But the point is that it's going to be just a hell of an event, and then we're going to do our best to see how much we can rent the Port Theatre for, and perhaps that will be our next fundraising goal, to actually rent the Port Theatre for a night, and then market the crap out of it ourselves. So that way, you know, all of it's going to go to Fidelium and helping to promote Fidelium. That would be just amazing. Hey, what are we talking about? We are talking about the fact that we just raised over $500 for an awareness campaign for a youth music band that is nationally recognized and award-winning. So you can check out the code right there.
Look up Fidelium. Wherever you listen to the music stuff, Apple Music, Spotify. Just online, they have a website, and you can find their songs, you can find their albums. Check it out. It's FIDD ELIUM.
You can also buy an album right there if you'd like to. But their newest album is going to be coming out, and it's going to be for sale on dualisticunity.com. So we're going to let you know when that's available as well, because we're talking to Jeff about how to pull that off right now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
that'll be fun.
dualisticunity.com/donate if you can, and if not, then that's just fine. But we've already done it's been a miraculous day, everyone. Thank you so much. We're going to wrap up the night here, and we will see you and the roundtable. Take care. We love all of you.
Love you very much.